Well, civil rights attorney Ben Crump is calling for the Department of Justice to investigate the death of Gershon Freeman. Freeman died in the Shelby County Jail back in October after an altercation with corrections officers. An autopsy shows he had multiple bruises and deep cuts when he died, and a coroner ruled his death a homicide. Crump says this issue is worth caring about because you don't have to be a criminal to get put in jail, and the people overseeing inmates don't get to decide their fate.
The first allegation of brutality of marginalized people in the county jail. And just because you're a detainee in the county jail does not mean that the jailers get to be the judge, the jury, and the executioner.
Now, Crump was joined by Freeman's family and others who say they have wrongfully lost loved ones in the Shelby County Jail.
Black power, people. Black power. This is Underground Warrior TV. If this is your first time coming to my channel, please mash up the likes, share the video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button so you'll always be in the crosshairs every time I drop one of these videos. Fam, tonight we're going to deal with a situation it's a constant occurrence. This particular behavior keeps showing his head, but no one is doing anything about it. Think about it when you people go vote. What you vote for. There's no demands behind your vote, black people. That's why I don't participate. I want something for my vote. We need to get together as a people to protect our people that get incarcerated. We are the majority of people incarcerated go through these judicial systems, the court systems, the probation systems, the jails, the prisons. So we need someone to monitor the racists that work inside these particular prisons and jails. We know that skinheads, Ku Klux Klan, some Italians, all racist people have jobs within these institutions. And majority of our people in these institutions are subjected to murder. We going back to Memphis, Tennessee. You know, Memphis, Tennessee is on fire. But it's been on fire. But now people looking at Tennessee. I don't give a fuck about Tennessee. I don't want to go there. I don't want to be there. Because to me, what I've been checking out about Tennessee, there's a lot of racist things going on in Tennessee. Someone told me don't be hanging out at the bus station on the outside when you're black down in Tennessee, wherever the Greyhound bus station is in Tennessee. Don't be hanging out if you're black at nighttime. I don't know why. I don't know if you get kidnapped or what, or get killed, go to jail or what. But it's a no to hang out at the bus station. Someone told me that. I don't know if it's true. Someone tell me about it. But what I've been thinking about Tennessee for these last few days is a real racist environment. And black people got to be weird to put up with it. Got to be weird to put up with it. Some of the blacks work down there with these law enforcement people are zombies. They gonna do the same thing to you that the Ku Klux Klan race soldiers, cops would do to black people. So check this out. Shelby County Jail in Memphis, Tennessee killed a black man October 5th, 2022. Gershon Freeman. Gershon Freeman was 33 years old. He died at the county jail, Shelby County, Memphis, Tennessee, October 5th. autopsy report conducted by the county medical examiners say he died of cardiac arrest after the altercation with 11 officers. 11 officers assaulted this brother. They released a body cam or some type of camera that was inside the jail, and you can see that this brother's being attacked by 11 people, but they don't show the whole video. They edited it according to the brother who died's father, Gershon Freeman. Gershon Freeman's father said they saw the video, it was edited, released the whole video. 11 on 1. See, the COs and cops are a gang. Most gangs do cowardly ass shit. And I hate to say that. When you jump one motherfucker and you gang up on one motherfucker, you know ain't no motherfucking win. 11 motherfuckers on one motherfucker. Ain't no one-on-ones. Remember that song, Ain't No One-on-Ones? Where the cops are cowards. They would never take on an inmate one-on-one without calling back up to help jump one individual. You got to be a coward. I don't care if you in a gang on the streets, you a gang with the police, you a gang with the KKK. If it take 40 motherfuckers to jump one motherfucker, what do that say about you 40 motherfuckers? So they killed his brother. The Attorney General of Memphis, Tennessee, only thing he could say that he's going to turn it over to Internal Affairs. He's going to turn it over to Internal Affairs to handle this situation. He's going to turn it over to the feds to look at this situation. It's cut and dry. I bet you 11 officers of that Memphis jail were white. It's a rule in Memphis, Tennessee. If you black and you're an officer, you commit a crime, they throw you up under the bus. But if you white, we're going to try our best not to throw you up under the bus. We won't arrest you. We're going to assist you because Memphis, Tennessee is a racist place. So you mean to tell me this brother have an episode dealing with psychosis and 11 officers jumped this brother. This brother even had like a stab wound in his back, and the back of his neck is cut. What did they hit him with? The batons? How can you have a stab wound? He has so many bruises on his body that even the coroner has said that his death was a homicide, but not with malice intent. See, even the coroners of Memphis, Tennessee, and Shelby County works with the jailers. They all work together. I'm telling y'all, you got loved ones that been killed in the penitentiary. They tell you a story that they died of heart attack or fell or something. Sometimes it be homicide. I hate to tell y'all that. I was in the penitentiary. They didn't beat people up, killed them, and hung them up and said they hung themselves to hide the dirt that they do. This is what happens in the penitentiary. It's on a really vast level now because everybody can hide behind COVID. They can kill your people and say it's COVID. They could get away with it. When COVID hit in 2019, 2020, 21, when it was really hitting, they was killing our people in jail, calling it COVID. They was killing our people in penitentiary, calling it COVID. And when you call to check on your people, you can't get nobody because they can hide behind COVID. The warden is out because the warden got COVID. So you can't talk to the warden. You can't talk to unit staff because the unit staff is dealing with kids at home who got COVID or somebody that died from COVID in their family, so they can't come to work. Everybody kill black people and hide behind the COVID-19 pandemic in prisons and jail. Flat out. Get the statistics. Rikers Island jail, we know people die there on a vast level. Tell me, how is Memphis, Tennessee, Shelby County Jail having just as much death as that big old Rikers Island jail? So something's going on in Memphis, Tennessee. They need to arrest all 11 correctional staff who had something to do with jumping on this brother. Benjamin Crump is representing this family. We need to see that video, the whole video. And Joe Biden, the government of the United States, can stop the assaults and murder of black people inside these institutions. They can reform this particular entity, but they're not going to do that. They're not going to reform police. They'll look at it just like they said that we're going to look at it. Exactly what they going to do. They going to look at it and push that shit to the side, just like that George Floyd bill. But y'all vote. Y'all vote. We need to get our own government, get our own police department, our own jails. We can deal with our people better than the Caucasian can deal with our people. Because when our people go to these Caucasian, European-ass jails, it ain't likely that we go come home. It ain't likely that our people go come home. It ain't. Prisons and jails are death camps. Prisons and jails is death camps for black people. This man was only 33 years old with a daughter. So her daughter got to grow up without a daddy. All because 11 white men thought it was okay to take this brother out who was having probably some mental issues. Where's the sentiment? It ain't no empathy or sympathy for people who go through those type of episodes mentally. Some people can't help it. He in jail on the domestic violence. He was in jail on domestic violence. So you mean to tell me you go to jail on minor disturbance, domestic violence, and you die at the hands of some hillbillies? You shouldn't have to go to jail and die at the hands of some hillbillies. And this is what happened. They beat you, stomp you, and kill you. They had to be hitting this brother with some hell of a blows, man, to take this brother up out of here. So do y'all agree that prisons and jails are death camps for black people, men, women, and our children? I've heard stories of young children going to these juvenile facilities being beaten by staff members. I've heard this. You feel what I'm saying? Someone's calling me while I'm doing a video and I'm not answering it. But I'm about to end this anyway. Do y'all agree? Leave comments below. Do you agree that our jails in the United States of America, jails in the United States of America, and prisons in the United States of America are death camps for Black people? Men, women, and children. I've been hearing about the children being killed and beat in these particular juvenile facilities. So it's a death camp for us everywhere we look. And all we're going to do is vote and keep hope alive. Hey, I send my condolences to Gershon Freeman's family. I hope they get justice. Hope those COs or correctional staff be brought to justice, for taking this brother out. They just snuffed his life out like he was nobody. We live up under the shadow of death. The great, most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, Black people live up under the shadow of death. And I believe that. All you got to do is look around. Any of us could get it by white supremacy. Hey, mash up the likes, share this video, subscribe to the channel. Peace and love, Black Power.